ABC News Special Report.
Breaking news from the Biltmore House. Stacy Brown, Wendy Longmire, Michael Marsh, and Trent Thompson at the Biltmore House in North Carolina in the year of 2004 were caught up in a great mystery. A missing chess set that was previously owned by Napoleon Bonaparte and was bought by Mr. Vanderbilt, the owner of the Biltmore House, who had died a few years ago, was stolen. So Stacy Brown gets on the case. Not a detective, a young child that's mom that was there for a writer's workshop. And she and her other friends, whose moms were also there for a writer's workshop, decided that they were going to try to get the reward. Stacy won the reward for a dog show in California, and the others just wanted to split it equally. So Stacy had felt a cold hand in the bowling alley the day before. When they went back to the bowling alley, this time with a flashlight. When they shined it on a chalkboard, it said, "Don't go to Section 6. When they went to Section 6, they saw a clue that said, "You can never go home again." And that was a famous title by the famous artist Thomas Wolfe. And when they went to his house, they found a clue that said, "Don't go to the attic." The next day, when they went to the attic in Biltmore House, they saw a clue that said, "You actually believe me." And then they heard a loud crash. It was Michael, one of the other kids. Michael had fell down to the basement. The other kids followed him. And when they fell down to the basement, Michael was eating food, and Michael said, "I fell. But I found these," and held out 2 pieces of the missing chess set. And Stacy said, "Oh my gosh, Michael, how'd you find them?" And Michael said, "I just fell, and they fell after me." And then Wendy, unexpectedly, got up on the table and shouted, "You can never go home again!" Then Michael realized what Stacy was trying to do and shouted, "Look homeward, Angel." Another famous title by Thomas Wolfe. And then one of the other writers, dressed like Thomas Wolfe, was holding 2 bottles of wine. The guards were looking all over the place crazy, and they closed the doors and locked them and were standing there. Everyone was looking around. Stacy realized what they were trying to do and ran over and knocked the 2 bottles of wine. Wine spilled everywhere, all over Stacy. And she found all the missing chess set pieces, the extra, and the others. And they had figured out that that was the suspect. And they realized that that one clue that said, "You can never go home again," I was dressed like Thomas Wolfe. And in the end, Stacy got her reward and went to the dog show in California, and the others got their share of the reward. And that's the story of the Biltmore House.